We are here for a very important purpose, is that how can we all work together, take our lived experiences for the purpose which is harnessing the power of youth for an equitable and sustainable future. We have had such diverse participation in this conclave. We have youth the ambassadors who are representing 19 states and 2 union territories. We will ensure that how your reflections, how your ideas, how your suggestions, aspirations, ambitions reaches people at the policy making level, to important people who are committed towards making a brighter and a better world for all of us.
जब इस बार हमारे देश को इसकी प्रेसिडेंसी मिली है तो उस प्रोसेस में खुद सम्मिलित होने का मौका मिला है और उस प्रोसेस में युवाओं का सम्मिलित होना कितना महत्वपूर्ण है ये समझने के लिए मैं यहाँ आया हूँ.
मैं being from an entrepreneurial background, I have seen various innovative and interesting startups, such creative minds coming out. So what I believe is कि G20 में यूथ का एक बहुत मेजर रोल रहेगा क्योंकि सबके पास इतने इंटरेस्टिंग और इतने ज़्यादा क्रिएटिव आइडियाज़ हैं.
Participants were split into smaller groups and an introduction to the thematic and sub-thematic areas from the Y20 white paper was covered. The first theme of the day was climate change, which was conducted. Under this theme, there were 3 major sub-themes, namely sustainable living, disaster risk reduction, and accelerating the rise of green energy, which were discussed.
It's a responsibility towards our environment, towards our society कि सोसाइटी को प्रिवेंट करना और एक छोटे टाउन में एक ऐसी यूथ टीम होनी चाहिए जो डिज़ास्टर से पहले और डिज़ास्टर के दौरान और डिज़ास्टर के बाद उन चीज़ों पर काम कर सके.
The another topic of the event, which was Future of Work, Industry 4.0, in which the major sub-themes were unlearn, relearn and reskilling, the gig economy and startup culture were presented through interactive presentations by experts working in those areas.
We need to think कि ज़रूरत क्या है, उस चीज़ की पढ़ाई करें, उस चीज़ का स्किलिंग करें. So rather than switching the jobs, we need to start कि हम शुरुआत से ही वो करें.
On the on-ground level elementary education पे हमें focus करना चाहिए. So then we need to also consciously use the national skill maps which are produced by like councils like AICT and all.
With the help of this gig world, we can actually engage all those sectors here, and they can safely and very productively they can earn more amount of money from here.
हम जब बात कर रहे थे तो एक तरफ हम कमिटमेंट्स की बात कर रहे थे कि हम खुद के ज़िंदगी में ये बदलाव लाएंगे और फिर उन बदलावों के लिए गवर्नमेंट और ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस क्या क्या चीज़ें कर पाए जो हमें आसानी से करने में मदद करेगी.
The urgency of sustainable living needs to be in the curriculum so that at least after 5 or 10 years, at least the generation that is to come, they know about it and it no longer become a luxury.
Why not adapt to sustainable pads, sustainable menstrual pads? Why not government take that as a major criteria?
Yesterday they have developed recommendations around the 3 sub-thematic areas in each of the sub-themes. They have given what they would like to do themselves and what they would want the governments, how the governments can support them. So I would request to present you with a set of recommendations.
I think we need to address those issues right in the beginning, and I think youth is the right age group, and they can really act like a leader in terms of addressing those gender gaps. I mean, you might have to raise voice and take it forward.
I am really impressed by the maturity and balance in the solutions and suggestions that have been made by your young groups.
It also shows a lot of responsibility, accountability that all of you are kind of taking on yourselves. With this kind of an attitude, I think it really bodes well that all of you are there to, when we pass on the baton to you.
This is the entire agenda. This is the entire idea of our G20 presidency. We want to hear the voices of the voiceless.
For the fact that you came and aligned so quickly, I think at this point you have all of the ideas in your recommendations, but as you take forth in the next 2 months to the August Y20 event,
with all of you and your recommendation, your thinking, the future is good.
काफ़ी knowledgeable experience रहा था और बहुत अच्छा लगा यहाँ पे.
इधर से काफ़ी ideas लेके जा रहा हूँ. I'm quite inspired and I want to do more.
As a youth, I want to contribute what I have learned from here and bring confidence in other youth also and make them come here and learn everything.
We were given this amazing platform so that we can revolutionize the future of our country and the world. So thank you PlanIndia for that.
We are energized, we are motivated to bring the change. We realize the need and the urgency to adopt sustainable living. I am so determined to unlearn, relearn and reskill.
Youth group that we have now, the Youth Changemakers, help work with the ministry and the Y20 group to see that some of these recommendations become a reality for the youth.
The vision, the idea for this platform has been truly and fully achieved. It's more about a beginning. It's a beginning of an amazing partnership, collaboration of young people.